Welcome back to Car Focus. Today we are diving deep into one of the most recognizable and enduring sports cars in the world, the Porsche 911, and specifically the 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S. Few cars manage to balance tradition and innovation as seamlessly as the 911, and this updated model proves once again why it remains the benchmark in its class. The Carrera 4S has always represented a sweet spot within the 911 lineup, offering more power than the base Carrera while adding the sure-footed confidence of all-wheel drive, making it versatile enough for year-round driving and thrilling enough for weekend track days. In this review, we are going to break down every aspect of this machine in detail, from the way it looks on the outside, to the experience of its interior, to its performance credentials, and finally to how much it costs and whether it justifies the price. When you first lay eyes on the 2025 911 Carrera 4S, you immediately recognize the unmistakable 911 silhouette. The long, flowing roofline, wide haunches, and classic rear-engine proportions are intact, yet the details have been sharpened to keep the design fresh. At the front, Porsche has revised the bumper design with larger and more purposeful air intakes, improving cooling for the brakes and the intercoolers while giving the car a more assertive expression. The headlights are now thinner and incorporate the latest Matrix LED technology, offering adaptive high-beam control, sharper graphics, and improved nighttime visibility. The hood retains its subtle creases, channeling airflow while visually emphasizing the width of the car. Along the side profile, the flared wheel arches highlight the wider stance of the Carrera 4S compared to the rear-wheel drive Carrera, hinting at the additional grip provided by the all-wheel drive system. Wheels measure 20 inches up front and 21 inches in the rear, a staggered setup that ensures both agility and traction, and they are wrapped in high performance rubber from Michelin or Pirelli, depending on specification. The rear of the car is where Porsche design language continues to evolve with elegance. A continuous light strip runs across the width, integrating seamlessly into the active rear spoiler. The exhaust system features quad outlets, a visual cue that distinguishes the 4S from lower variants, and the badging proudly announces its identity. Subtle tweaks to the diffuser enhance aerodynamic efficiency, and the overall look is one of evolution rather than revolution, keeping the DNA intact while pushing the car into the future. Stepping inside, the 2025 911 Carrera 4S greets you with a cabin that merges modern luxury with classic Porsche functionality. The driver's environment is designed to prioritize control and visibility, yet it does not compromise on comfort or refinement. Directly in front of the driver, the instrument cluster is now fully digital, but Porsche has wisely retained a central analog tachometer to honor tradition. This central dial remains the focal point, while the surrounding digital displays can be customized to show navigation, performance data, driver assistance information, or even a minimalist layout that reduces distractions. The steering wheel is compact, multifunctional, and available with a drive mode selector dial, allowing the driver to switch between normal, sport, sport plus, and customizable individual settings. The center console is anchored by a high-resolution touchscreen running Porsche's latest PCM infotainment system. It supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, enhanced navigation with real-time updates, and over-the-air software improvements. The interface is more intuitive than previous generations, with cleaner menus and faster responses. Physical shortcut buttons remain for essential functions, a welcome feature in a world where many manufacturers have gone fully touchscreen. The quality of materials inside is exactly what you would expect from Porsche. Standard models feature leather upholstery with precision stitching, while optional upgrades bring extended leather packages, carbon fiber trim, or even open-pore wood for those who prefer a more classic luxury feel. The seats in the Carrera 4S are designed to strike a balance between comfort and sportiness. Sport Seats Plus come as standard, with enhanced bolstering to keep you secure during spirited driving. For those who want even more adjustability, adaptive sport seats offer up to 18-way electric adjustment, heating, ventilation, and memory functions. The rear seats remain, providing the familiar 2+2 configuration that has always made the 911 more practical than many of its rivals. While these rear seats are best suited for children or short trips, they add versatility. And for those who prefer a more purist setup, Porsche offers the option to delete them entirely for weight savings. The Cabriolet and Targa versions of the 4S bring additional lifestyle appeal. The Cabriolet's fabric roof can be raised or lowered in just seconds, even at low speeds, while the Targa combines the open-air thrill of a convertible with the practicality and rigidity of a coupe thanks to its iconic roll bar design. The cabin ambience can be further enhanced with a premium Bose audio system or, for true audiophiles, the Burmester surround sound system, which delivers crystal-clear sound quality. Performance has always been the defining characteristic of the 911, and the 2025 Carrera 4S does not disappoint. At its heart lies a 3.0-liter twin-turbocharged flat-six engine, mounted at the rear as tradition dictates. In this updated version, the engine produces 473 horsepower and 390 pound-feet of torque, equivalent to about 529 newton-meters. This represents a meaningful bump over the previous iteration, ensuring that the 4S stays competitive in an increasingly powerful segment. Power is delivered through Porsche's 8-speed dual-clutch transmission, known as PDK, which is widely regarded as one of the best gearboxes in the world. It offers lightning-quick upshifts and downshifts, seamless in automatic mode, and responsive when using the paddle shifters. All-wheel drive is managed by Porsche Traction Management, which can send power to the front wheels in milliseconds to maintain stability and grip. On paper, these numbers translate into serious performance. With the Sport Chrono package equipped, the Carrera 4S can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.2 seconds. That puts it firmly into supercar territory, yet it remains usable as a daily driver. Top speed is around 190 miles per hour, ensuring there is ample headroom for autobahn runs or track sessions. The chassis is equally impressive. Porsche Active Suspension Management comes standard, adapting damping rates in real time to deliver both comfort and sharp handling. In normal mode, the ride is supple enough for long-distance cruising, while Sport Plus stiffens everything up for track-ready precision. Optional rear axle steering enhances agility, making the car feel more compact at low speeds and more stable at high speeds. Porsche Torque Vectoring Plus works with the electronically controlled rear differential to distribute power effectively through corners, maximizing grip and reducing understeer. The result is a car that feels both planted and playful, capable of flattering drivers of varying skill levels. Braking performance is just as impressive as acceleration. The Carrera 4S comes with large cast-iron brakes as standard, providing strong and consistent stopping power. For those planning heavy track use, carbon ceramic brakes are available, reducing fade and cutting unsprung weight for even sharper handling. The steering is another highlight, with precise feedback that allows the driver to place the car exactly where they want. This level of connection between car and driver is something few rivals can match, and it's a big part of why the 911 continues to be considered the gold standard. Technology and safety have not been overlooked. The 2025 Carrera 4S is equipped with a suite of advanced driver assistance systems, including adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and a 360-degree parking camera. These systems make the car easier to live with day-to-day, without detracting from the raw driving experience when you want it. Porsche Connect adds smartphone integration, remote vehicle monitoring, and even the ability to send navigation destinations from your phone to the car seamlessly. Over-the-air updates mean the infotainment and software can stay current long after the car is delivered, something increasingly important as digital features play a larger role in modern vehicles. Of course, all of this comes at a price. In the United States, the 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S Coupe starts at approximately $154,000 before destination fees and options. The Cabriolet commands a premium, beginning around $167,000, while the Targa starts at roughly $169,000. As with all Porsches, the options list is extensive, and it's easy for the final price to climb significantly higher once you start adding custom colors, upgraded wheels, special leather trims, and performance packages. In Europe, pricing aligns closely after accounting for exchange rates and taxes, while other regions such as the Middle East and Asia will see variations depending on local duties and market demand. Deliveries in the United States are expected to begin in the final quarter of 2025, with Europe receiving cars around the same time. Other markets may follow slightly later depending on homologation and logistics. What sets the 2025 Carrera 4S apart is the way it blends heritage with modern innovation. The basic formula of a rear-engine, six-cylinder coupe has not changed in decades, yet the execution has been refined continuously. This car offers performance that rivals exotic machines costing far more, yet it remains approachable, usable, and even practical. It can be a thrilling weekend toy, a grand tourer for long road trips, and a comfortable daily driver all in one package. It's this breadth of ability that makes the 911 unique, and the Carrera 4S is perhaps the most balanced expression of that philosophy. For those who want maximum power, there are turbo and GT models. But for many buyers, the Carrera 4S strikes the perfect middle ground. It's fast, capable, and luxurious, without being overwhelming or impractical. The 2025 Porsche 911 Carrera 4S is not just another update in the long history of this model. It's a carefully considered evolution that respects tradition while embracing the future. With sharper styling, a more luxurious interior, more advanced technology, and stronger performance than ever before, it continues to uphold the 911 legend. For enthusiasts, it represents one of the purest and most rewarding sports cars available today. For Porsche, it's a statement that the 911 remains as relevant and desirable as it has ever been. And for anyone lucky enough to own one, it's a car that promises not just speed and status, but a driving experience that is second to none.